Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dan and welcome back to the channel. And we've finally finished this season. 2024-2025 season is now officially done. We started off with a win, which is what we absolutely should have been doing against Southampton away from home. And it was a decent game overall. Obviously going one up. Kieran Tierney scoring, which is absolutely amazing. But then they equalised, which is not ideal. We've been very bad defensively over the second half of the season really. So kind of emblematic of that. But yeah, the captain, Martin Odegaard, scoring an absolute blinder of a goal. I mean, where's that been? Having said that, the last 4 or 5 games have been really, really good. So I think we've got prime Odegaard back. Yeah, everyone's saying that it's probably his ankle. It probably took him a long time to get over that injury, to get back up to full strength. Seems to be peak Odegaard now, which is great. Hopefully, he can have a decent preseason, decent summer off, and then go again next year fully healthy, which is what we all want to see. So I kind of wanted to just go over the game a little bit at the beginning of the game, beginning of the video, sorry. Mainly because, apart from getting the win, which is, they're bottom of the league, they were relegated like 4 months ago. We absolutely should be beating Southampton. Really interesting to see Aaron Ramsdale come back again. He got a really warm reception from from the away end. Sorry, which he appreciated, which is cool. I mean, I think Aaron Ramsdale is always going to be one of those players, or former players, should I say, that Arsenal fans are always going to have a liking to. We didn't sell him because he was crap. We sold him because we upgraded on Raya. I mean, Raya is 2 or 3 times the goalkeeper he is now. I think it's established. There was a time I was doing these videos where I was like, well, why don't we just have Ramsdale? We're going to have two top class goalkeepers at the club at the same time. Obviously, that didn't happen. Raya was always going to be the upgrade, and that's fair play. Sometimes football's just cut through like that. Aaron Ramsdale, I expect him to leave Southampton. They got relegated. I highly doubt that he'll stay there in the championship. I'm sure a Premier League team is going to be in for him. Maybe one of the newly promoted teams going for him. I hope he goes to a more established team. I think he'll do a job at Man United. I really do, and that's not banter. I don't want to see him going to Man United, but I think he's an upgrade in Onana, and I think he's Premier League proven. I think he'll do really well with Man United. Whoever, I wouldn't say better defense because they've got minus goal difference as well as Southampton, but still, you'd have to say Man United are going to be a better team going into next season than Southampton, because obviously they were relegated, even though Man United did their best to get relegated too. So yeah, I think you do really well at a mid-table Premier League club that have a better defence. I'm really sick and tired of seeing him get relegated because it's not his fault. He's just got a crap defence and a crap team ahead of him. So but it was really nice to see him get a reception, and Arsenal fans are always class, so that was awesome to see. So yeah, that's it. The end of the season now. We established second place again. I think it's 4 times in a row or whatever now. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, it's like cool. We avoided the whole kind of riff-raff with the third and fourth place teams. They had to absolutely battle it out, and I'm not going to go through the other teams that made it, but it seemed a bit stressful, and I'm just glad that we weren't a part of it. So, yeah, we just got to move on now. We've got to make that step now. This summer is going to be crucially important for this football club. If we're going to win something, if Arteta's going to win something, it has to be next season. Otherwise, serious questions are going to have to be asked. Mainly, transfers, obviously. And we're already letting people go. Jorginho's already gone. He announced his video earlier today. Really awesome video, actually. He could tell he loves the club. I think he loves the club more than he loves Chelsea, but that's just bias on my part. But yeah, the fans loved him. I would have been okay with him staying another year. If I'm being brutally honest, he was a squad player this year. He came in as and when he was needed, and he did a job for us, a good job for us. He was always dependable. Obviously, we're going to improve, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I think we could have kept him. But I think that would have been a symptom of us going, okay, we're happy being where we are. We don't need to improve. So getting rid of, well, not saying get rid of, but letting Jorginho go. I think it's gone to Flamengo on a free, which is cool for him. They're going to do the Club World Cup, so that'll be interesting for him as well. Yeah, I think the club has to start showing some real signs of intent within terms of proving this team. But yeah, I'm sad to see Jorginho go. I think he's been one of the few Chelsea rejects that we signed, who was brilliant for the club. I don't think he ever really put a foot wrong for us. So all credit to him. Love the guy. Hopefully he does well over there in Brazil, and hopefully we improve. And hopefully that's going to be Zubamendi. Rumours are that it's been a done deal for a couple of months now. He agreed to join Arsenal. Apparently, he only wanted to join Arsenal. He rejected Liverpool, which is quite funny. But yeah, that's an upgrade. You know, you think you have Zubamendi in the centre defensive mid that frees up that Declan Rice. We've seen this season. I think it's kind of proven that Declan Rice is definitely better further forward. You saw that against Real Madrid, both legs. And yeah, I think he does better. So that's a good move in my opinion. There's rumours are now that we were going to let Partey go, but apparently we're going to keep him there for another year or two, I think, which is fine. Somebody said on Twitter, like, you know, it'd be cool to have Partey there. Obviously, Partey's not going to last the whole season. He's going to get injured at some point. Hopefully, we're not increasing his wages. I think it looks like we're keeping on the status quo in terms of his wages, which is cool. May even be a pay reduction because of his age. I don't know, but as long as we're not increasing his wages. But like I said, you know, Zubamendi, you know, it could be tough for him betting into the league this next year. So why not keep Partey around? Partey's established. When he's fully fit, he's decent. He's a really good player. So why not have him around? You know, it decreases the pressure on Zubamendi. And it gives us a little bit of backup just in case, which is, you know, a thumbs up for me. Well, I think we are still slightly weak in midfield. I wouldn't mind another midfielder, but it's the forward line that really needs work. Strikers, apparently, Gyökeres and Sesko are both basically still the main targets. I tweeted out, I don't care which of them we get. They each have their pluses and negatives. They each are good goal scorers. They are each better than what we have. We've got Kai Havertz back now, which is great. Mourinho can do a job there if and when needed, but I think he's going to be dropping back into midfield now. So maybe we don't get another midfielder. Yeah, maybe. I don't care which one we get. Gyökeres, I think, is an established real deal now, but you know, are we going to get 2, maybe 3 years out of him? Sesko's a bit more of a project. It's a bit more of a typical Arsenal signing. We don't. I mean, Declan Rice is the last finished product that we bought, and that was over 100 million. So, but Gyökeres is there for the taking. Apparently, it's 55 million or something, which is relatively cheap for a striker in today's market. So, I'm not fussed either way. Whoever we get is going to be an upgrade on what we've got. Kai Havertz is going to be there as and when needed as well. He looked beefed up in the last couple of games, which is great. And he looked quite good as well. He didn't look like he had game fatigue or anything. So, yeah, like I said, massive summer. This is on the club now. The summer's on the club. Next season's on Arteta. If we sign 3 or 4 top players and we don't win anything next year, it's all on Arteta. If we don't sign anyone, like we did in January, then you can't blame Arteta for that. He's working with what he has. So, I still think more people are going to leave. I still think Zinchenko's going to leave. Tierney as well. I haven't mentioned Tierney. I mean, he scored in his last game for Arsenal, which is absolutely amazing. He's going back to Scotland, which is fair play to him. Been with the club 5 years. Those years have got flown by. He's one of the few bright spots of the Emery era. Probably the only thing transfer-wise I think that Emery got right, but comment below if you disagree. Brilliant player, like I said, ravaged by injuries, which is unfortunate. He could have been the best, I think the best left back in the league if he'd stayed fit the whole time, but he didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, he's always dependable. He's never complained. We've never heard anything negative about Kieran Tierney. The whole club seems to love him, which is great. Mikel Arteta loves him, but you know, we do have too many left backs now, and I think, you know, it made sense for him to go back to Scotland. I wouldn't have minded him going abroad, maybe Italy or something. I think he could have done the job there, but he's going to boss the Scottish League. He's going to win the league with Celtic. So, yeah, I think, you know, all credit to him. Absolutely love the player. Brilliant. again, one of the few players that Arsenal sold that every single fan seems to love really a lot. So yeah, what a way to score on the last game of the season. His last game for Arsenal, I mean, that was just poetry at best, and it was amazing to watch. But yeah, we are still letting players go, so it's going to be a bit of a turnover. We're going to have to start signing players too soon. Liverpool already signed players. People are already doing it, even though it can't be officially announced until the transfer windows in a week or so. But yeah, this is monumental, and I hope the club takes it seriously. The Arsenal women's team, showing the men's team how it's done. They won the Champions League final against Barcelona, 1-0, got the win, won the league. And it would have been poetry if we'd, just beaten PSG. If Barcelona somehow managed to get over the line against Inter Milan, then we could have had two Arsenal versus Barcelona Champions League finals, but it wasn't meant to be. But massive credit to the Arsenal women's team. I mean, again, we've been a pioneer of the women's game in England forever, and it's been a long road. They won the Champions League 18 years ago and haven't won it since. So winning it again for the second time with this group of players is iconic. Barcelona are arguably the best women's team in the world, and we beat them. We handled them, and we beat them fairly and almost convincingly as well. Barcelona never really looked like they were going to win the game, let alone or draw the game, let alone win the game. So, um, yeah, massive credit to the ladies. They showed the men's team how it's done. It's the one thing Arsenal fans can take away from the season. You know, no other English club has won the Champions League. Chelsea tried loads of times. I think Emma Hayes tried like 12 years or something, couldn't do it. So it's not a mean feat. It's not an easy thing to do to win the Champions League in the women's game. So all credit to them, absolutely all deserve it. Leah Williams, I mean, the icon of the game, icon of the club. She's going to have a statue outside the Emirates one day, I believe. Absolutely deserves it. All the team, all the players, every single player stepped up and did their best and did their bit and won the trophy, which is absolutely amazing. The biggest trophy in women's football right now, so apart from the World Cup, I guess. Brilliant. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant for those guys, and hopefully they can do it again and go for the league this year or next season, should I say? Because they absolutely should be winning the league now. I mean, brilliant squad. Hopefully they invest a little bit in the summer as well. But yeah, what a massive result for the club. Every Arsenal fan, whether you're into women's football or not, every Arsenal fan should be proud of this moment because the women's team really had to fight for this trophy, and they've waited a long time. They were at the pinnacle for so long, years and years ago. Now they're finally back there, which is great. They just need to win a league now, in my opinion, which they could do next season, but hopefully, touch wood. But yeah, so massive congratulations to the women, and yeah, hopefully the men are looking and going, you know what, that should have been us this year. We should have gone to the final at least. We were better than PSG. I think we deserved to win against PSG. So hopefully that's another wake up call for the men that like we should be doing that. We should be at least getting to the finals now. So massive step up needed next season. We need to start winning something. Again, I'm sick and tired of being mean by Man United fans for not winning a trophy in 5 years, as when they're rolling around in 15th and having to sack all their employees just so they can sign Mateus Cunha. So I'm sick of being trolled by them. We need to win a couple of trophies and shut them up for good. And yeah, that's what I've got to say. But this is my last video for this playlist. So if you enjoyed this playlist, give this video a thumbs up if you have. This whole season's been epic for me. A roller coaster ride, a roller coaster Champions League ride. I haven't even looked to see how many videos I've done, but I feel like I've done like 100 of these videos for this season, which is epic. The views are always absolutely amazing as well, so I really do appreciate every single one of you guys that that view the videos and come back regularly. I really do appreciate it, and it's amazing that it's amazing I get 5 views on these videos, let alone 50 or more, which is great. So, and to do it consistently as well, I'm not hiding away from the fact that I'm very proud of it. The last thing I want to say on this video, after thanking you guys, of course, is the new Arsenal kit has arrived. Absolutely amazing. I've got Lewis Skelly on the back because obviously he's going to have an epic season next year. Touch wood. And it's a beautiful kit. Got the authentic version, which is great. Beautiful kit, beautiful detailing. I can't wait to wear it. I haven't tried it on yet. I want to lose a little bit more weight before the season starts. But yeah, absolutely beautiful kit. I love it. It's amazing. I would prefer it to the season that's just gone with the blue. I think this one's a much more Arsenal, which is great. The old badges, or the new old badge is back, which I think suits this jersey quite well. So let me know what you think about the new jersey. Did you get it? And if you like it or not, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I really do appreciate you guys watching this season. I really do appreciate you guys coming back. Hope if you watch the videos and haven't subscribed, I really do appreciate you subscribing, because I'm going to be doing videos for next season as well. I'm not going to stop. I'm rolling in it now. I'm really happy doing these videos for you guys. So and you seem to be happy watching them, which is great, because I get someone to talk to and someone to talk to in the comments. And yeah, that's all you want to do in football, really, is you want to talk about it. So yeah, you guys are my outlet for that, so I really do appreciate it. So yeah, have a good off season, have a good summer transfer window. I will be back to do any videos that any transfers that are confirmed. I'll do videos of my reactions to every player that leaves and every player that comes in, depending on what my rank roster is. Obviously how quickly it will come out, it depends, but I will do a video on all of them. So yeah, it'll be in a new playlist, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, have a good summer, guys, and I'll see you guys very soon, hopefully, with some signings. So take it easy, guys. Adios.